Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you with another video over here on Fjordur, and I want to show you something pretty neato. Obviously you can see this shark that wants to join me. I don't know why he wants to join me, so we're going to go and get rid of him real quick. But this is how you find what you see in front of me right here, the deep sea treasure chests over on Fjordur. Now these are essentially identical to the deep sea loot crates in other maps. You can see Loot It. And you can make anything in them, cryopods, your normal cryo fridge, and then they've got pretty freaking good loot too. All you have to do is pick up said loot, and that's how you get it. It looks just like a treasure chest, and there is one thing that's kind of clever about them. So they are literally inside of any one of these underground shipwrecks that you can find. So if you see any shipwreck that is on the bottom of the ocean, you can actually get a supply crate or a loot drop out of them using the treasure chest style. Now, I do not know. I know there's like 15 or 16 locations that you can find these. I have found quite a few of them. There's not really a good way to figure out where it's going to go. It's totally random. But just so you can see another one, it can be even a small little wreck like this guy right here. As long as there is a wreck on the bottom of the ocean, that is how you can find these treasure chests, because they rotate and there can only be a couple on the map at a time. I don't know the exact number. It's between like 4 and 7, I think. That there can be on a time, so they will rotate. So you can constantly, if you figure out where all these things are, you can get a constant bead on where they all are spawning at one point in time. So that's pretty useful. But it's very difficult to locate all of these things because they're kind of in funky locations in just random points of the map. You're gonna find them. Let's see if I have any unlabeled teleporters. Yeah, a lot of these are probably them. But you can kind of just like teleport around the map, and there's another one. So another shipwreck, you can see it. As long as it looks like it's a shipwreck, it can spawn, and they'll spawn usually on top or somewhere pretty visible. They're not trying to hide it from you, and that is something that you can do. And there's the chords of this one just so you can see it. But as long as you're kind of like cruising the outside of the map, it seems to be the outskirts where you find a lot of these treasure chests. I don't know why they put them on the outskirts. It's kind of just like how it is. This is actually a pretty cool little hidey hole. But if you cruise the outskirts of the map, you'll find these little like things on the bottom of the ocean with these broken treasure chests in them, and they will be that's how you get some of the good loot, because that's essentially the same thing as loot drops over on any other map in the deep ocean. It's just these are in the form of a treasure chest instead of a cool looking deep sea crate. So as long as you're just scared, it's very easy to spot these things. They look like abnormal because they just like stick out like a sore thumb. So you can kind of just like cruise your way around and find some neat little things like that. You can find some cool little hidey holes like this while you're doing it. But if you go in the GCM mode, it's the best way to find all of these things. I've been kind of cruising around the map just to see how many I can locate, and there are quite a few. There's shipwrecks all over the map, I'm sure you've noticed, but the ones that are on the bottom of the oceans are the ones that can spawn. I haven't seen one here yet, but I would assume this could spawn in the middle or something like that for a treasure chest. And so pretty freaking cool that you can have this kind of stuff in a treasure chest format. So hopefully this little video helps you out and you know how people are getting the treasure chests on the map. And other than that, Teach out.